Hi everybody. Today my students and our work was to watch a video and answer questions, and the answers were all in the video. So this video was about the Egyptian civilization, but it really applies to any theme of video. And I noticed that my student was really struggling because we watched the video, and then when we moved on to the questions, I found that they had to refer back for every single question. And as you watch more videos and have to answer more questions, especially when you're studying for exams, that will not be time efficient at all, and the information will stick in your brain because you'll just be copying it from the video. So today we are going to learn a few techniques and how I personally study and analyze a video in order to get all the answers without referring to the video for every single question. So I like to divide my work into steps. So my first step is that I will get a piece of paper. A sticky note will work as well. Anything that you can make notes on. I would not recommend an electronic device unless you're extremely fast at typing, because while you're watching the video, you might not have time to pause it. If you're watching it in class, you're not going to be able to ask the teacher to pause a video when you see important information. That's just not going to happen. So you might then, if you're watching a lecture online, you'd have to change tabs, and no one really wants to do that. So get a piece of paper, a pencil, and be prepared to make notes as you watch the video. Secondly, what I would do is read the questions. Now, this is important, and a lot of people don't do this, but it's the way to not refer to the video in the future. If you read the questions, you know what you're looking for in the video. For example, let's say I was watching a video about dogs, and there were 3 questions, but the video was 10 minutes long. So there is some information that I don't need, and I might absorb it, but I don't really need to memorize the exact facts, dates, or numbers, because they won't be relevant to the answers and to the questions. So let's say question number 1 was, what do dogs eat? So on my piece of paper, I would just write, what do dogs eat? Food, dog food, anything like that. And it doesn't have to be in full sentences or pretty. It just has to be concise. It has to be concise and clear enough that you can understand what you're writing. So reading the questions really helps because you know what to look for. Step 3, you start the video. So you start the video and you are only looking for the stuff that relates to the questions. That doesn't mean that you're muting the rest of the video, or that you're getting distracted or on your phone for the rest of the video or lecture. It just means that you're paying careful attention and making notes during the parts that you need to. So while you're watching the video, let's say you see it talks about what dogs are eating, and you know that you have to know that for one of the questions, and it gives you a list of 5 things. They need protein, they need fiber. Get this dog food for them. Do not give them this kind of food. You would really focus on those. And if you do have the opportunity to pause the video, I would, because it just makes you calmer and it makes you feel that you don't have to stress. So that's what you do while you're watching the video. You must make notes, because otherwise you will forget it. You might think that you won't, and that's what my student did. They didn't think that they would forget, but in the span of 5 minutes I forgot, and it's completely normal. Before I learned this tactic, I would do the same thing. So after the video, it's quite simple. You can just refer to your notes, and if you did it right, you'll have all the answers already down, and you'll just have to copy them and put them in a more professional way. So thank you. Bye.